Okay, welcome my students. Today we will be discussing on addition of fraction. Okay, so the addition of fractions can be divided into two categories. Number one is addition of like fractions and number two is addition of unlike fractions. And already we have learned about the like fractions and unlike fractions. So at first we will be dealing addition of like fractions. Okay, so we know that when denominators are same, then these fractions are known as the like fractions. Okay, so when we are doing the addition of like fractions, so we can simply add the numerators, then you will have the result of these like fractions. Okay, so the addition of like fractions can be done by simply adding the numerators when the denominators are same. Okay, so if we take one example, simple example, suppose I have to add 5 by 9 and 7 by 9. Okay, so if you see here, both of the denominators are same here, that is the 9. Okay, so that means these fractions are known as the like fractions. So if we are having this type of fraction when denominators are same, then only we have to add the numerators. Okay, so what is this? So at first we have to write like that way. Here denominator is 9 and in the numerator we have to do the addition of the numerators. Okay, so here it is 5 plus 7, so we are getting 12 by 9. Okay, got it? So as denominator is common in both of the fractions, so we are taking 9 as the denominator, and above, that means in numerator we are adding the numerators in both of the fractions, that are 5 and 7. So it gives us the result 12 by 9. Okay, so as you know that when numerator is greater than the denominator, here numerator is 12 and denominator is 9, so 12 is greater than 9, that means this fraction is known as the improper fraction. Okay, so 12 by 9 is an improper fraction, so we can write the result like 12 by 9, otherwise we can write this result in the mixed fraction. So we know to write it in the mixed fraction, just we have to divide 12 by 9, so here it is 9 into 1, that is 9, here the remainder is 3, so we have to write like that way, 1 into 3 by 9. Okay, 1 into 3 by 9 in the mixed fraction. So it was about the addition of like fractions. Now we will be doing addition of unlike fractions. Okay, so we know unlike fractions means when denominators are not same. So if we take one simple example, suppose we are taking 7 by 8 and 8 by 9. Okay, so look at the denominators in both of the fractions. Here in the first fraction the denominator is 8 and in the second fraction the denominator is 9. Okay, so we know that if the fractions are unlike fraction, at first we have to make this fraction in the like fraction, we have to convert unlike fraction into like fraction. So how to do this? At first we have to find out the LCM of the denominators. So what will be the LCM of the denominators here? LCM of the denominators will be 8 into 9, that is 72. Okay, 72. Okay, so here we have to make the denominator 72. How can we do this? If I multiply 9 in the denominator, we are getting 72. So if we are multiplying 9 with the denominator, we have to also multiply 9 with the numerator also. So in numerator we are getting 63. Okay, and here also we have to multiply 8 in both of the numerators and denominators to get the denominator 72. Okay, so here it will be 64 because 8 into 8, that is 64. So now already we have converted the unlike fractions into like fractions, because in both of the fractions now after multiplying we are getting 72 as the denominator. So for the first fraction we are getting the fraction that is 63 by 72, and for the second fraction it was 8 by 9. Now we are having the fraction like 64 by 72. Okay, now we can see that in both of the fractions denominators are same now. Okay, so we know if denominators are same, then we have to add the numerators only. Now denominators are same, we know if denominators are same, then we have to write the denominators 72, and then we have to add the numbers, that is 63 and 64. So if we add 63 plus 64, we are getting the number, that is, now if we write properly, 7 by 8, we are multiplying numerator and denominator with 9 to get the denominator 72, and here the numerator is 63. And for the next, that is 8 by 9, we are doing, okay, here we are multiplying 8 with numerator as well as the denominator, so the number is 64 by 72. So we can see that denominators are same now. Now we have to add 63 by 72 with 64 by 72. So here as we can see, denominators is same, so write denominators here below and then add the number 63 plus 64. So we are getting 63 plus 64 by 72, 63 plus 64 by 72, so that we are getting 127 by 72. Okay, so it is in improper fraction because the numerator is greater than the denominator, so we can also convert it in the mixed fractions also. Okay, so how can do this? We have to divide 127 by 72. So if we divide it, so it will be, okay, so here it is the remainder. Then we can write the improper fraction in mixed fraction, 1 into 55 by 72. Okay, now we will be taking another example of unlike fractions. Okay, so here we are taking the mixed fraction. So here we have to add 1 into 2 by 3 and 1 into 3 by 4. So we can see that these fractions are in mixed fraction. Okay, it is the combination of whole number and proper fraction. So at first we have to convert this mixed fraction into the improper fraction, then we have to add. Okay, so if you want to make this into improper fraction, what is the rule? We have to multiply the denominator with this whole number, so it is 3 into 1, that gives us 3, and then we have to add this with the numerator. So what will be 3 into 1, that is 3, adding with 2 gives us 5. You have to write this as numerator and you have to take this denominator in this fraction also. So now we are having 5 by 3. So 1 into 2 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3. Okay, and also for the mixed fraction 1 into 3 by 4, the improper fraction will be 4 into 1, that is 4, 4 plus 3, that is 7. So write 7 as numerator and take this denominator in this fraction also as denominator. So now we are getting the improper fraction here 7 by 4. Okay, so 1 into 3 by 4 gives 7 by 4 in improper fraction. So at first we have to convert it into the improper fraction and then we have to add this. Now if we want to add this fraction, so the fractions are now here 5 by 3 and 7 by 4. So if you see that, you can see that both the fractions are unlike fractions because the denominators are not same, are different. Okay, so at first we have to make the unlike fractions into like fractions. How can we do this? Already we have learned. So we have to find out the LCM of the denominators. So here denominators are 3 and 4. So if we find out the LCM, so the LCM here is 12. So now we have to use this LCM to make unlike fractions into like fraction. So now we know the first fraction is 5 by 3 and second fraction is 7 by 4. So you have to convert both of the fraction into like fraction. So here LCM is 12. Now we have to convert denominators in both of the fractions into 12. Okay, how can we do this? If we multiply denominator with 4 in the first fraction, it gives us 12. Okay, so as we are multiplying 4 in the denominators, so also we have to multiply the numerators with 4. So we are getting 20 by 12. And in the second fractions we have to do the same thing. Here it is 4. So to make it 12 we have to multiply this with 3. Okay, because LCM is 12, so we have to make the denominator 12, so that we are multiplying with 3 with denominator. Also we have to multiply it with numerator. So here we are getting 21 by 12. Now we can see that both of the denominators are same. Okay, that means these fractions are now like fractions. Now if we want to add, so just write the denominators here 12, because in both of the fractions the denominators are same, and just we have to add the numerators 20 plus 21. So the result is 41 by 12. 41 by 12. Okay, so here we are getting 41 by 12. So 41 by 12 is in the improper fraction. So if we want to convert it in the mixed fraction, then we have to divide 41 by 12. Okay, so here 3 into 12, that is 36. Here it is the remainder 5. So we can write 41 by 12 in the mixed fraction like that way, 3 into 5 by 12. Okay, got it? So it was the addition of unlike fraction. Now we will be doing subtraction of fractions. So subtraction of fractions can also be divided with two categories: subtraction of like fractions and subtraction of unlike fractions. So these are the similar except the operation. Here we have to subtract. Okay, but the rules are same. Okay, at first we are taking subtraction of like fractions. So subtraction of like fractions can be done by simply subtracting the numerator when the denominators are same. So if we take one example, suppose I am taking example, that is 8 by 9 minus 2 by 9. So here, so how can do this? Here you can see that in both of the fraction the denominators are same. So write the denominator says, so write the denominator here, that is 9, and just we have to simply subtract the numerator, that is 8 minus 2. So we are getting 6 by 9. Okay, so it is so simple. So for the next subtraction of unlike fraction, the rules are same like addition, but here we have to do the subtraction. Okay, so in subtraction of unlike fractions, at first we have to make unlike fractions into like fraction. Okay, then we have to just simply subtract the fraction, that means the numerator. Okay, now we will be talking about multiplication of fractions. While multiplying fractions, we always multiply numerator with the numerators and denominator with the numerators. We then reduce the final answer obtained to the lowest terms. Okay, so at first we will be learning about multiplication of a whole number with a fraction. So if the question is find the product of 5 and 2 by 9. Okay, got it? Now we are discussing about multiplication of fractions. So here whole number is 5 and fraction is 2 by 9. So here we are multiplying a whole number with a fraction. How to write? Okay, so how to do this? So write the whole number in the fraction from first. So we know 5 means we can write it like 5 by 1. If we are having the number 23, we can write it like 23 by 1. Okay, so we can write any whole number in the fraction like that way. Okay, so here if we write 5 in the fraction, it is 5 by 1, and the next number is 2 by 9, and we have to multiply both of the fraction. So what to do? We have to just multiply the numerators. Here it is 5 into 2, that is 10, and also we have to multiply the denominators. So here it is 9. Okay, so 10 by 9 is the answer. So here this fraction is in improper fraction. So if we want to convert it in the mixed fraction, so it will be 9 and it is 1. So it will be 1 into 1 by 9 in the mixed fraction. Okay, now next is multiplication of a fraction with another fraction. Okay, so here we are having two fractions. One is 3 by 4 and another is 8 by 9. So if you want to multiply, then just write it like that way and multiply the numerators first. Here it is 24, then multiply the denominators. Here it is 36, and if you want to convert it in the short form, so it will be 2 by 3. Okay, it will be 2 by 3. Okay, here we are dividing 24 by 12 and 36 by 12 also. So we are getting 2 by 3. Okay, 24 divided by 12 and 36 divided by 12. We are dividing numerator and denominator with the same number 12 here. So here we are getting 2 by 3. Okay, got it? Okay, so already we have done multiplication of a whole number with a fraction and multiplication of a fraction with another fraction. Okay, so here mixed number can also be multiplied with a fraction. Okay, so first we have to convert mixed fraction into the fraction form. This fraction can be then multiplied with the given fraction in the same way as we have done in this example. Okay, if we are taking example 1 into 2 by 3 and 2 into 1 by 3. So at first we have to convert this fraction, that means mixed fraction, into fraction form. So it will be 3 into 1, that is 3, 3 plus 2, that is 5, and below it is 3, and the for next it is 3, denominator is will be the same, and 3 into 2 that is 6, 6 plus 1 that is 7. Okay, so it is 7 by 3. Now if you want to multiply, then we have to just multiply the numerators first. Here it is 35, then we have to multiply the denominators. Here it is 9, so it is in the improper fraction. Okay, then you have to convert it in the mixed fraction. So we have to divide 35 by 9, so then you will get the answer. Okay, so it is the multiplication of the mixed fraction with another mixed fraction. Okay, we will be doing division of fractions. Before understanding the division of fractions, we must learn about the reciprocal of a fraction. So if we take one simple example, suppose the fraction is 2 by 3. So what will be the reciprocal of a fraction? Reciprocal of a fraction will be the 3 by 2 here for the fraction 2 by 3. Okay, so how can you get this? We have to interchange the denominator and numerator. Okay, if you see the reciprocal, here it is 3, so we have to make the interchange of denominator and numerator. Okay, so here you can see that the denominator 3 of the fraction 2 by 3 becomes the numerator of the reciprocal fraction here, and the numerator, here it is 2 of the first fraction 2 by 3, becomes the denominator of the reciprocal fraction. If we take another example, suppose I am taking 3 by 5. So what will be the reciprocal of this fraction? Just we have to interchange the numerator and denominator. Okay, so here it will be 5 by 3. Okay, so the denominator in the fraction 3 by 5 becomes the numerator in the fraction 5 by 3, and the numerator in the first fraction by 5 becomes denominator in the second fraction. Okay, got it? So oppositely we can say also the reciprocal of 5 by 3 is 3 by 5. Okay, now we will learn about how to divide a whole number by a fraction. Okay, to divide a whole number by a fraction, just simply multiply the whole number by the reciprocal of the fraction, then you will have the answer very easily. Okay, so if I take an example, suppose we have to divide 8 by 4 by 7. Okay, so here 8 is the whole number, 4 by 7 is the fraction. So at first we have to divide by 4 by 7. So first we have to take its reciprocal. We know the rule. What is the rule? To divide a whole number by a fraction, multiply the whole number, here it is the 8, by the reciprocal of the fraction. So at first we have to find out the reciprocal of the fraction. So what will be the reciprocal of the fraction? Just interchange the place, that means the numerator and denominator. So 7 by 4 will be the reciprocal of 4 by 7. Okay, so first we have to take its reciprocal. Now we have to simply multiply the whole number, here it is 8, with this reciprocal 7 by 4. Okay, now we know 8 means 8 by 1, we have to convert it in the fraction. Then we have to multiply 8 with 7 by 4. So what will be? It will be 7 into 8, it is 56, and below is 1 into 4, that is 4. So what will be? It will be, the result is, if you write properly, so 8 into 7 by 4 gives us, 8 means we can write it in the fraction 8 by 1 and multiplying with 7 by 4, it gives us 56 by 4. Now we have to convert it in the short form. So if we divide it, then we are dividing both numerator and denominator by 4. So we are getting numerator as 14 and denominator as 1. So 14 by 1 means we can write 14. Okay, got it? So the final answer is here 14. So very simple, do the process watching this video. And now we will be learning next how to divide a fraction by another fraction. So if I take the example, suppose we have to divide 9 by 2 by 3 by 4. Okay, so here we have to divide by 3 by 4. Okay, so the fraction which is after by, we have to make it in the reciprocal. So what will be the reciprocal of 3 by 4? That is 4 by 3. Just we have to interchange the position of numerator and denominator. So at first we have to find out the reciprocal of the fraction that is after the word by. Here the fraction is 3 by 4. So the reciprocal will be the 4 by 3 by interchanging the position of the denominator and numerator. Now simply multiply the fraction 9 by 2, here it is, with this reciprocal. Okay, so what will be? So it will be 9 by 2 multiplying with 4 by 3. Then we have to multiply the numerator first, here it is 36, and then in the denominator it is 3 into 2, that is 6. Okay, so we are getting here 36 by 6. Now we have to convert it in the short form. Always we have to try to make it short form if possible. So here it is. Now we are dividing both denominator and numerator by 6. So in the numerator we are getting 6, because 6 into 6, that is gives us 36, and below it is 1. So we have the result 6. Okay, got it? Okay. So if you have any problem at any point, then pause the video and watch it again. Okay, now one thing you should remember, that is the reciprocal of 1 is 1. Okay, you have to remember it. And the reciprocal of 0 does not exist. Got it? So the reciprocal of 1 is 1 and there is no reciprocal of 0. You have to learn it. Okay, thank you.